Alrighty, so I'm gonna save changes on because let me tell you, I forgot basketball breakfast was today. We will not be doing extra stuff during a basketball breakfast day. If we're gonna do it, we'll do it tonight. Because of the promo, we have an extra BBM ticket, and while I'm not comfortable risking my own money, if I have a free thing and I can stream it, might as freaking well. There we go. Locked in there. Loaded. Ready to go. So let's make some picks. We were out yesterday, not feeling good, for potentially obvious reasons. But we are back today. We'll be back hopefully the rest of the week for these. And right now, ready to click on some guys. So here is our little disaster team. Malik Willis, Bryce Young, Aaron Rodgers, Henry Etienne, Price, Harvey, JCM Gainwell, Jefferson Wilson, Adunze Diggs, Mark Andrews, and Greg Dulcich. Kick is saying Omar Cooper. I think Omar Cooper's pretty reasonable here. Actually, the vibes on Juwan Jennings are just so bad for like absolutely no reason. Do have Garrett Wilson. I'm not really super interested in him. Like, I only have opportunity to get 3 more receivers, so I think just click on receivers. Like Juwan Jennings is pretty interesting in my opinion. Like we're getting like olds here and Omar Cooper. I think we just grab Omar Cooper. It's probably not coming back to us. Although I will say I did get Omar Cooper with my 19th round pick in an FFPC. Big Gorilla, which is wild. That is what we call crazy behavior. Especially because I think he's better in that format. Because if he's bad, if he's like actually running behind Isaiah Williams, I just cut him. But he could be good. Here we started Lamar, Demont, Jonathan Brooks, Jordan Mason, St. Brown, Flowers, Rome, Jordan Addison, Brock Bowers. Kick is saying it's Chris Rodriguez time. Okay, interesting. My ranks say it's time for quarterbacks. I think with Lamar, that's not necessarily true. Definitely not that interested in Dobbs yet on this team. I do see where it's coming from with Chris Rodriguez on this team, though. Kind of shitty running backs. Could also just take the ADP following Kyle Pitts, especially when I have 0% Kyle Pitts. Like I can at least understand where that's coming from. I'm thinking I probably would rather go Chris Rodriguez though. Like I draft a lot of times going, okay, what position group needs more juice? What position groups needs more? And then grabbing that player. Brock Bowers at the tight end position, that position group's not going to be more juice for a long time. I guess we should talk about it. Easy thing to talk about here. Ashton Genty. All of the FUD yesterday was obviously very scary for people who are very in on Genty. That is not necessarily me. So I certainly was a little bit more insulated than most. Here I'm just going to take Tyler because we got the running back. We need a quarterback. Feels pretty good. But yeah, no. I think people are, because it was initially just like widely assumed to be season ending, people are sort of not waving how bad the like ankle sprain could be, which I think could be a problem. But it's certainly way better than a season-ending injury, which is good. I think specifically like in the Eliminator, it'll be kind of rough because all that impact will be right at the beginning of the season. But yeah, I still think he's a good, like, especially if you can get any sort of decent fall on him, he's a good pick in like BBM style contests. Here I'm going to agree with the kick and say I need a tight end and disagree on which one to grab Terrence Ferguson. I did not pack my Terrence Ferguson bags when he was super cheap. I probably should have. So I'm now having to pack my bags when he is expensive, which is annoying. I'm not taking Marshawn Lloyd. I need a quarterback at Sam Darnold. Nice and easy. This looks like a spot, honestly. Like, I'm about equally worried about my running backs and receivers. I'll need, like, tight end late. Yeah, we'll grab one down. There. What we got? Here we tried Lamar, Henry, Etienne Henderson, Lamb, Flowers, Reed, Lemon, Jake Ferguson. We're going to grab Juwan Johnson here over Mark Andrews. Both good tight ends, but Mark Andrews is a bit too much Ravens for my liking. Next. Daniels, Mahomes, Judkins, Chuba Hubbard, Chase Brown, Rice, Metcalf, Robinson, and Colston Loveland. I agree that we need a running back here. I think I need running backs, but I can get running backs later. I kind of want to grab. Pardon me. Yeah, let's just grab Algier. I believe in the early season opportunity. I believe in Algier's talent. So let's just lock it in. Here we're at 130. Started Kyler, Derrick Henry, Jadarian Price, Jonathan Brooks, JCM, Lamb, Rice, Waddle, Williams, and JMO. Damn Laporta. Let's like read the teams out correctly. This could be Goddard, although I'm really not particularly in on Goddard. Oh, it's just Andrews. The Derrick Henry stuff. Yeah, I think it's just Andrews. Makes a lot of sense. Here at the 12.7 started Jackson Dart, Baker Mayfield, Devon Achane, Cam Scatterbo, J.K. Dobbins, JCM, St. Brown, Neighbors, Adams, Parker Washington, Michael Pittman. We have Kelsey at the top of our ranks. Kelsey at the top of the kick. It's probably just correct to take Kelsey. Ones. 92. I'm looking at Pittman here. Yeah, grab Pittman. All right. Here we started Jalen Hurts, Bijan, Dowdle, London, Collins, McMillan, Burden, Pittman, and Fannin. I'm thinking we want running backs. This is a place to be selecting running backs, but a decent place to be selecting quarterbacks. So I'll grab Jared Goff here. No need to force running backs when they're not really available. We're at 152. We started Dart, Stroud, Scatterbo, Warren, JCM, St. Brown, Smith, Burden, Reed, Wandale, Brock Bowers, and Jake Ferguson. So we're set at tight end. I think it's Keenan here. I understand the Rodgers thing. Kind of disagree with it. But yeah, we'll go Keenan. Here we have Dart, Taylor, Henry, Warren, Mason, Flowers, McConkey, Reed, and Loveland. Kick says grab a receiver, which is probably correct. And right now I'm just really gravitating towards Dobbs with the two other receivers I have in that tier being injured. Here we have Dak Prescott, Henry, Mason, Jefferson, Flowers, McConkey, Watson, Lemon, and Tyler Warren. Kick says Rodriguez or Kyler Murray. I think it's Kyler here. Like, it's definitely Kyler here in the vacuum. I think plays out better that way. The rest of the draft will play out better just getting the second quarterback. But I am interested in Chris Rodriguez at running back. I think I do have to take him just because I don't have running backs. And it is important to draft running backs. Here we have Warren, Jalen Warren, J.K. Dobbins, Chuba Hubbard, Aaron Jones, St. Brown, Neighbors, Waddle, Devontae Adams, and Brock Bowers. C-Rod is probably reasonable, as is every. We'll take Tart. I really don't want to get boxed out of quarterback. I've seen what the teams look like when you get boxed out of quarterback, and it's not good. We were able to save it a couple times, but not great. Same thing here. I think I'm just going to dodge getting boxed out at quarterback. Here I'm going to take Juwan Johnson because that's absurd. And we have Mayfield, Love, Gibbs, Irving, Tootin, Hubbard, Collins, Neighbors, BTJ, and Metcalf. It switched to say you need a receiver here. I disagree. Especially if I think I can still get Keenan and one of the Vegas receivers, let's just grab that third quarterback here. And then we will be able to strengthen everything else later. I think with the injuries, I am actually Concepcion over those two guys, especially on a team that already has Fannin. I'm like, Fannin maybe isn't great for Concepcion, but Seconds is, and I don't want to be behind on Concepcion at all. Oh, shit. Deshaun Watson, apparently, has literally just been announced as the Week 1 starting quarterback for the Browns, which is very funny. I know I have another pick to make there. I'm not sure how much that matters, given that Deshaun Watson is like demonstrably bad. But it can't matter zero. Is I guess all I can say there. Grab Schultz here. I'm a little bit more comfortable pushing quarterback now that we know at least who's starting there. Like, I know that Deshaun Watson's terrible, but he's starting. So I'm kind of okay just pushing quarterback. I don't necessarily need Keenan here. Saying a third tight end, Sampson's its recommendation for running back. I mean, if that's the case, I'll just take a quarterback that's like better. That could be not bad, and that's going to be Bryce Young for this draft. Started Lamar, Kyler, Jacobs, Warren, Harvey, Mason, Lamb, Waddle, Worthy, Bowers. Pretty barren range for receiver. So, yeah, happy to look at other positions, notably tight end, I could see making sense, and just grabbing Kelsey and saying, fine, I won't take one on every team, but we already have Xavier Worthy. We have a ton of Bowers and Johnson. Like, I think I don't want to have too much of that combo together because if they both have a bad week, it could be kind of nasty. If we have Algier, are we just done at running back? I think we are. So we can just add Algier and be done at running back. That's pretty good. This is the most Aaron Jones pick that has ever Aaron Jones, I fear. Yeah. We don't have enough running backs. We need a guy. Rest of the team looks pretty well stocked. Feels pretty good. We went Nick Lamar here, but we have Bowers, Juwan. This team needs receivers, and our top-rated receiver is Deebo Samuel, who's also kind of a running back. So we'll go and grab there. Here we did Bowers and Kincaid as our tight ends. Jackson and Stafford as our quarterbacks. Our running backs are Montgomery, Pollard, and Rashad White. Yeah, I can see Marshawn Lloyd being the pick here. I can understand that. The sidekicks logic there. We started St. Brown, Flowers, Godwin, and Pittman at receiver. I see a Shaheed. I'd rather, straight up, I'd rather have Keenan Allen, but Keenan Allen's more likely to come back. So grab Shaheed. And yes, this is the one where we took Concepcion. Knew I needed another quarterback. I don't think our receivers are that weak. I agree that we need another receiver. Alec Pierce is interesting. 120. He's actually legitimately interesting. And not someone I'm willing to go out and target. Let's just grab Willis. I'm higher on Willis than the kick. So I'm gonna need to IKB to him a lot if I want him. So I'm gonna IKB to him. Now I'm going to stop streaming and go watch some Best Ball Breakfast. And if you're watching here, I suggest you do the same. So thank you very much. And I'll be back tonight at 10 for the second round stream. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.